What's up guys, it is I, once again, MR.GAMER 990, and welcome to the finale, or what will likely be the finale to our Let's Play series on Telltale Games The Wolf Among Us Season 1, Episode 5 titled Cry Wolf. And let's continue where we last left off, shall we? Play game and continue. We got the crooked man, and now we're going to give him a fair trial, a quote-unquote fair trial. Yeah, we will. The crooked man.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6
We did
rounds.
so to Ordinary,
I
and now
won't miss next time.
we'll do to him.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things.
What?
Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she?
Yeah,
And that's what
she
I
does.
want.
That's the plan.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
Yeah.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
You will.
And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
And you will
Can
go
we at
down
least agree on that?
embarrassed,
I will have a trial.
humiliated, and
Are
a
we
loser.
clear?
Yeah.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that?
Okay.
Look,
To be
there's no
embarrassed.
reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
It's
Humiliated
funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
and exposed
This is
as
just
a
a
loser.
precaution. I'm sure
Okay.
you understand.
Gotcha.
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I
Says
didn't
you.
kill those women.
Sure you
And I
didn't.
think you know that.
You
All
were
I'm asking
behind it.
for is a
The
chance
conspiracy.
to explain
I
my
believe
side of the
Georgie.
story.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't carry
We
it
do.
out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that.
The puppeteer
I'm a
is
businessman,
what he is.
not a killer.
Controlling his
There's
puppets.
still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms.
Sure.
Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
Hand over the gun right now.
I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear,
We're in agreement.
if you change your
You're...
mind and decide to do something stupid,
Dude,
you won't
read
get your answers.
my
But
lips.
you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the
We
rest of this
are-
miserable town.
In agreement. And you
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking
are
of
the
it.
miserable
Let me ask you
one.
an honest question.
You are.
What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean.
Okay. It's
you really
about
want the truth?
Fabletown.
This is
Yeah.
about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Faith
Then
and
why are you
Lily.
here? You know who murdered them.
You are the
Georgie.
puppeteer. He is.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
No.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in.
The
But you
puppeteer
can brighten up a little.
will go down.
It's over.
You will.
So, shall we get
Okay.
going?
Let's
All right,
go.
let's go.
Yeah.
Hand over the gun.
Exactly.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Huh. Really now?
What do you say?
Okay. Fuck you, crooked man. Come on,
I'm
bitch.
sure Miss White will be pleased.
Come on.
Such a reliable pup.
Let's go. Cuff him.
You're under arrest.
Yeah.
You'll
he
be given a
is.
trial in front of your peers.
Chose to spare the crooked man.
And your punishment will follow.
Puppeteer. Soon to be exposed as a loser. He will.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding
will
me?
be
When is this
fun.
thing
Are
happening? Are we sure
It
he's
will.
coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Look what the cat
He's
dragged
back.
in.
The crooked man.
Yep.
God.
Motherfucker.
He is. Good on you, Gren.
Are
Grendel.
you okay? It's been hours.
I'm fine.
We were
Yeah.
worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but
What?
that, you know.
He's alive and
I'm
well.
just glad you made it back in one piece.
Thank you. Let's begin
It's
the
about time
trial.
you showed up. Now
Shall
throw
we?
this asshole down the fucking well.
No.
Yes, what are you
What do
waiting
you have
for?
to say for yourself?
My
You
wife
killed
is
Lily.
dead
She was
because
my
of
Where the
sister.
fuck do you
And
get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to
did
just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook.
This. You should
We'll
be
do what's
ashamed.
better.
Everyone,
Or better.
can I have your attention?
Expose them.
Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
As a loser.
The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What?
Don't
It was
interrupt
Georgie?
him.
Georgie.
Georgie's
I
taken
don't
care
mean to
of. You
interrupt
gave
you,
the
Miss
order.
White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I
Yeah.
have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister?
Motherfucker.
Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
New
Yes,
York.
Sheriff. Where is that
Accent.
rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
He's
Sincerely
dead.
hope not.
He wasn't
Well, where
behind
is
it.
I killed him. He's
Yeah.
dead.
He's... what?
Be honest.
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which
Yeah.
case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
Don't
charges.
interrupt
Other
her.
charges.
Yeah.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got
Yeah.
it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and
Really?
providing monetary
Twice?
support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering,
Wow.
and the illegal possession and sale of
Crane.
magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Really
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know
You're
you're
responsible.
involved.
It's
Yeah.
obvious.
And there's
Let
all
him
the other
speak.
crap
Okay.
he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself.
That would
And
be
I won't
awesome.
rob you of that right.
What the
You
fuck?
really want
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Fair and square. You know, square.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
That's
once.
not what
Been a bit
Georgie
of a
said.
keg.
Yeah.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions.
I was
willing
attacked.
to cooperate.
Yeah, it was
What's
a
he talking
trap.
about?
I wouldn't call that help. I was
Yeah,
attacked.
your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
Yeah.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
You'd do anything.
But you
You
don't
might
care
even give
about
up an
people,
innocent man
but yourself.
just to save someone.
You better have a point. They didn't
What's
want to
he
protect
talking
you.
about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Yeah,
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help.
really.
You see, some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith
I'm
wanted
sorry,
to...
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you
Wow.
kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Shut up.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was
Sniveling?
there to look out for you.
This guy,
Yes, but
he's the
Wasn't
ultimate
I?
con man. He is. Don't turn
You're the
this on
fucking
us.
problem here,
Yeah.
not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Yeah.
Really?
Bigby
The
did.
new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No. The wolf offered me the
The
job.
wolf. Wow.
She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree?
Don't try to
Snow,
manipulate us.
Why would you
Snow isn't
want
to
that?
blame.
Is
Don't
that
try
true?
to
I
manipulate
know
us.
what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to
Ow.
notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to
Jesus.
do with the Crooked Man.
Wow.
We've made
Snow.
some mistakes. I've
Snow
made
White.
some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
She's very flawed, but
And
means
that
well.
may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I
We're
can't
trying to
promise you
protect
perfection.
We'll do
No one
better.
can.
Yeah.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help.
He took
And he would
Faith
take
and
that
Lily from
weakness
us.
and add it to his
Never
strength.
cared about any of you.
And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
Yeah.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Yeah. The court is adjourned. It is. Crooked Man. Loser.
Very
Yeah.
good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession that...
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's
What?
history.
What
What are you
history?
talking about?
Fuck you. You can't talk your way
Snow?
out of this.
What about your history? All you've done to this
Yeah.
fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand.
Dave Fennoy.
You're trying to say that
Hello,
I'm
John.
responsible for what Georgie did because
The
he was
actor
working for me at the time.
Of
Yes?
Bluebeard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of
Yes,
course.
You're responsible. Yep, he is.
Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Huh?
Like what?
How so?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
Bluebeard.
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under
It
my
was
watch.
Bluebeard.
Maybe
It was.
he's right.
Yeah.
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
Huh?
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened.
Sure it didn't.
Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
Ordered
Oh, please.
it.
This
Asshole.
isn't the point.
We'll
Calm
deal
down,
with them
please.
after we deal with
Everyone
you.
Listen,
shut
I
up.
know-
Laws
Calm
apply
down,
when we
please.
need them.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To
me.
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Huh.
Who will
Wow.
dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens?
Smooth, isn't he?
Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
With his words.
Who
The
will
big
be
bad
the...
Bigby!
wolf
Miss White!
will have you convicted, asshole, and exposed
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
as a loser.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why
Which
don't
he
you
is.
take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Okay, she has
Bluebeard.
something to say.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up.
Exactly.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
I'm loving this.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian
Be
killed
quiet.
herself.
Vivian killed herself.
Yeah.
Back at the pudding and pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
know- It's okay,
Yeah.
my dear. It's going to
Shut
be...
the fuck
He
up.
ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie!
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and
confirms-
Lily are dead because of you.
This
The only
confirms
two
it.
people who
We know
ever
what
gave a
happened.
damn about me.
Yeah.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it. It was always
You're
him.
winning the
Georgie would have
crowd.
never done anything without his say-so.
The corpse.
Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least
that
5
wolf.
other girls will back me up on this. We
Yeah.
all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
Court
He's guilty.
is adjourned.
Good enough for me.
Guilty.
Me too.
Guilty.
So that's it, right?
Guilty.
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the
Wow.
next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
Wow.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What,
So
you take
eloquent
two
at
people's
first,
lives away and now you want mercy?
so
You know
vulgar.
we can't let you go free
Yeah.
after this.
So vulgar.
Wait,
and
what?
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Yeah, he is.
Well done then.
Now,
Peace
for your
out.
sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't get it.
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone
Shut the
needs to make a
fuck up,
decision.
Bluebeard.
Who?
I hope
We
you
should,
aren't suggesting
vote.
yourself.
Yeah.
Should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Nerissa.
Fine.
Guys
Are you
and
sure?
gals,
This isn't how
It's
it's...
what the
Don't
people
forget.
want, Miss White.
the ribbon.
Okay, Mr. Wolf,
lips are
it's your
sealed.
call.
Snow.
Just
And of course,
do what you think is right.
you're not as bad as people say you are, is what
Yes,
Faith once said.
Do what you think is
Lock
right.
him out.
Teach him a
Yeah.
fucking lesson.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Oh boy, crooked hand. Crooked fucking hand. And what the fuck was that? Okay. Yeah. Don't kill him, don't, but punch him. Yeah.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
What moment?
Think of me.
You're not dying.
Try to
Lock
sleep.
him up. Yeah. Asshole.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't
What
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
Yeah. Oh boy. Guys and gals, you will find out exactly what I meant about Nerissa. You will. It's just sad though that there's not going to be a The Wolf Among Us Season 2 because, you know, Telltale Games are shut down, sadly. It fucking sucks, but that's how the world works. Without money, you're nothing.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
Yeah.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Yeah. Flycatcher.
Hey,
and,
Sheriff.
Greenleaf.
Are you gonna come see the truck off?
Work
We're leaving for the
for,
farm in a few. Thought you might
the,
want to.
Woodlands.
I don't know.
I'll be down in a
Office.
minute.
Okay, great.
Be seeing you too.
This
Oh
fucking
boy.
line.
Hans and one of the prostitutes or the working girls at the Pudding and Pie.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Okay, let's take the key. Cool. Busy she is. Thanks or thanks. Everything okay?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Very
We'll
busy.
talk later, okay?
Indeed. Sure thing, Ms. White.
Good morning, Miss White.
Deputy
You're
Mayor
late.
White. Snow White.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Yeah. Colin. Wink wink. With the right eye, not the left, but yeah. That ass though, of the pig, Colin, and 6 packs of beer. Oh yeah. The fuck? Wow. We
I'm
gave
going.
them money
Jesus.
for the glamour, but it's
You only have like 5
futile.
minutes.
It was.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff.
Nice fucking day.
What? Don't be so dramatic. Sort out all this.
Just go
I tried
grab
it
that,
out.
would you?
Yeah.
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh?
Don't
You
know.
promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I
We gave
told
you
her I had the money, but she
money.
didn't want to hear it.
What?
Wait!
Why?
Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Sad.
Can you give this to Miss White, please?
Will do.
Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so
Little AJ.
if you could bring it to her.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a
Cute.
willow beetle.
Miss
That's
White
a big
from
one.
TJ,
They're cool
not
'cause
AJ.
when they're little,
That's
they
nice.
have these
She'll love
pouches
it.
that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
Yeah.
She said it was pretty.
Okay.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it
Flycatcher.
like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
It
Do
will
we have to go?
be fine.
I want to stay here.
I'm sorry.
We don't have
Be
a choice
safer there.
anymore.
Your dad broke the rules.
Don't
Be
worry.
safer.
You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Yeah.
Even in daytime?
Sure.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
Sadly
We're all
not.
set.
Or
Bye,
no.
Mr. Wolf.
But be seeing
Goodbye,
you,
TJ.
TJ.
Hey, Bigby,
What?
where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Must be missing. He gets to stay. How should I know? He gets
Colin
to stay.
gets to stay.
Yeah.
That's bullshit, Bigby, and you know it. You're all
So what
fucking
presents you?
corrupt.
Huh. Are we now?
Saying goodbye?
Colin is our friend, and Nerissa. Gorgeous she is. Oh yeah. I love her. I heart Nerissa.
Hi,
I love to see
Hi.
it that way.
you're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
It's beautiful.
It's not easy to forget.
It is.
I know it seems like I should
I
be able
understand.
to.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yep, I understand.
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
Sure we
You've
do.
seen how they kept us quiet in
What
that
did you
place.
do?
Can you
Just
imagine the
tell me.
lengths they
It's
go
okay.
just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to
You
die
sold
over a
your
picture.
Friends out, or out your friends. You were trying to
You were-
protect them.
Just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Touch her arm, give her a cigarette, touch her arm. Yeah. It's okay. Notice that.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
What's done is
it was
done.
True enough.
It was for the best.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
Yeah.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after...
What?
That night, after Faith.
Oh,
I tried to
so.
warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Everything
You?
comes
I
full
walked her
circle.
over here,
It does.
and
that
I left
piece of
her.
fabric.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time.
Yeah.
The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about
That's
us.
not true. I'm
Not
sorry
really.
you had to do that. That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby.
He's,
Both of you. You
so
two
much
make a good team.
like
The way you
Saitama
look out for
sama
each other and
from
look
the
out for
anime
us.
series,
You
One
don't
Punch
see that a
Man.
lot these
I don't know
days.
where to stand.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just
or where we stand.
different.
Huh.
But
Things are always different.
One Punch Man or a
Look,
Wakaman in Japanese
After
is
everything
a
you've done for us,
really awesome anime
maybe
series.
you don't want to admit it, but
One Punch
without
Man.
you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally.
Yeah.
Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Yep.
You've been given
Heroes
this job for a reason.
don't do what
And
they
I left
do
Faith at your doorstep because
for
I knew if anyone
fortune,
stood a chance
fame,
against the crooked man,
and
it was you.
I've at
praise.
least done some
But
good here.
because it's the right thing to do.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Yeah, that's what Bigby is, a hero. And heroes always fight till the very end. And Nerissa, where she stands, I don't
You're
know.
not as bad as everyone says you are.
Guys, gals, the exact same line of what Fate had said. Faith, yeah.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
Faith,
I feel like we've met before.
she never died.
To place me.
But
You like my
Nerissa
ribbon?
did.
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Beautiful.
Would hide her beauty so she
The
could escape his
ribbon.
kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you
Yeah.
about
He
Faith?
said he
Faith?
wanted to run more tests.
Good
I
to
hope
see
you
you.
find what you're looking for.
Again, you're not as bad as they say you are. Go after her. Wait, Faith, we're coming.
I'll see you
We're
around.
coming.
Wolf.
Yeah, be seeing you, Faith. Guys, gals, this is beyond heartbreaking that we will never get a Wolf Among Us Season 2, but oh well. You guys and gals can check out the choices we made right here, and thank you guys and gals for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe if you wish, and thank you so much for following the series up to this point. It really meant a lot, and thank you guys and gals as always. Until next time, peace out, take care, adios amigos, au revoir, and sayonara.